What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another demo. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club on the channel, and I came across this demo when scrolling through the Xbox demo section, like I normally do, to see if there's any cool new game demos for me to try. And I stumbled across this one, which is called Strawberry and Vinegar. Why would you want strawberry and vinegar? I'm gonna be honest, they are a pretty disgusting combination, and this is loud as fuck. Why are you so loud? Feed me or I'll reap your soul. After hearing those ridiculous words, my whole life was turned upside down. This is like Doki Doki Literature Club, not gonna lie. I just thought it was gonna be like... Oh my god. Oh, that's your dad. Oh damn, you got a dilf on your hands.
Hey there, Ree. How? I don't know the options to go forward from this conversation. He blinks, he actually moves! He fucking moves! Hi there, Ree. How are you feeling on this beautiful sunny day?
I feel fine, thank you. I stifle a yawn with one hand as I slip into my seat at the kitchen table. I'm a responsible girl, so I always wake up early in the morning, but that doesn't mean I like doing it. In fact, I hate it.
You know what? I agree with you. Waking up early in the morning is a fucking bitch. But I do it too. I get up at 8. Every morning. No matter what the cause. No lions for me. Nope, no siree.
The sunlight hurts my eyes. I'm forced to turn my head away from the open window and towards the wooden tabletop.
My window's kind of there, so I can't really do that.
I always thought that this wooden table clashed with the meticulously white, incredibly Western decor of our kitchen, but I've gotten used to it over the years.
Incredibly Western? Who the fuck are you?
I think this table used to belong to Grandma Nozomi, so Dad would never throw it away. It's a precious keepsake for his mother. Not that she's dead or anything, she's just been refurbishing her house and she got rid of some of her old furniture. I bet other people would find my kitchen weird. Not just my kitchen, but my whole house. Which is distinctly non-Japanese, but that doesn't bother me. It's not like I ever invite anybody over.
Holy shit, both your parents are hot. What the fuck?
Mom sits at the table, one leg crossed over the other, reading the newspaper. Dad is busy serving breakfast with white rice, pickled cucumbers, and miso soup.
Rice for breakfast. I feel like that's very heavy and very dense, so personally I wouldn't have it. Personally, I don't eat breakfast anyway. I have a chocolate milk and a fucking coffee. That's my breakfast, that's my morning. And then roughly around dinner time would be when I crack open a cold one. A monster, not a beer.
Dad's a pretty good cook, so he makes the most of the meals at home. He has a whole drawer full of aprons to pick and choose from, and his greatest pleasure in life seems to be selecting which one to wear each morning. Mom, by contrast, doesn't like cooking that much. Her fingernails are long and carefully filed.
How are they long and filed?
She hates it when they splinter or get dirty. Mom is a popular actress.
Holy fucking shit, you got an actress mum?
And she cares a lot about her appearance. You might have heard of her. Her name is Shirakawa Yukini.
I'm gonna butcher all these names, so I'm gonna apologize right now. I'm sorry.
Mom and Dad are pretty dissimilar, but they get along well enough. I don't think I've ever heard them argue before.
Relationship goals. Peak relationship.
I'm glad to know you're feeling alright, Ray. And you'll feel even better after you try this.
Breakfast looks good, just like always. The fluffy white rice is perfectly cooked.
But did you wash the rice?
The pickled cucumbers have been cut into precise coin shapes, and they've been glazed with vinegar so they seem to shimmer.
Honestly, the soup looks nice, the rice looks nice,
fuck whatever the cucumber thing is. Fuck that, I'm not touching that shit.
The miso soup is light brown, neither too thick nor too thin. It's been bulked up with white cubes of silken tofu and diced spring onions. The onions float lazily on the surface of the soup while the heavier tofu sinks to the bottom, absorbing the flavor of the fish stock and soybeans. I pick up my chopsticks and bow my head. Thank you for the food.
There's no need to thank me, Ray. I do everything for you.
I don't doubt it. Dad likes cooking for me. He doesn't have anyone else to pamper since Mom always dieting. I'm glad Dad likes looking after me, but the look of expectation on his face as I bring my chopsticks to my mouth is kind of disconcerting. He's so obsessed with watching me eat that he hasn't touched his own food at all.
That's fucking weird, not gonna lie.
If I told him I didn't like his food, I think you'd cry. That's a lot of responsibility to place on the shoulders of an elementary schooler. Don't you think?
Oh fuck, this is American. It's not, it's Japanese, but elementary. In the UK, it's primary school and secondary school. Sixth form, uni, college. Right, there are 5 options. I think elementary school, because it's elementary and then high, right? So I think she has to be, UK terms, year 1 to like year 6. First, I don't know if that's like 1st grade, 2nd grade, 4th grade, because it's like, in high school, it's senior, sophomore, and my American movie knowledge is failing me. It doesn't fucking matter, I'm being held up on this, but it is weird that he just stares at you eat. Fair enough, he's proud of his food, but still. You don't just fucking stare at somebody.
Fortunately, the food tastes just as good as it looks.
Not that great then. I'm staring at the cucumbers.
The pickled cucumbers crunch satisfyingly when I bite into them, and their coolness contrasts nicely with the warm miso soup.
Why does Dad look sad?
So what do you think? Do you like it?
It's good.
Thank goodness. I wasn't too sure about the pickled cucumbers. I usually let them sit in the fridge a little longer. I thought the vinegar might be too overpowering.
No, it's nice. It goes well with the rice. It creates a good contrast, I suppose.
Holy shit, you're like fucking elementary schooler and you're fucking food reviewing? Damn. Get this fucker a YouTube channel.
That's exactly what I was going for. Thank you, Ray.
Oh my god, joint fucking YouTube channel. Dad cooks, shows how he preps the food, kid reviews it at the end. Holy fucking shit, why has no one got on that? That is an untapped market. That is an untapped market. Dad Chef. Dad Chef. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that here on YouTube?
Dad reaches across the table to ruffle the top of my head.
No, he doesn't. He just slides his PNG into you.
He's a little over-enthusiastic with how he shows... with his show of affection, actually. And he almost knocks over Mom's cup of green tea.
Oh, careful, dear. Sorry, Yuki.
It's alright. Just try to be more attentive next time. And if you are really interested, Dad's name is Sakura...
For fuck's sake.
Sakuraba Kazuki. Unlike Mom, you probably never heard of him. There's a reason why Mom and Dad don't have the same family name, but it's not that important. I know that it's unusual, but don't worry about it. I don't think my parents ever do.
You should try to remember that some of us are filming later today. I don't want to turn up with tea all over my new dress. It costs quite a bit, you know. Sato, that grumpy old nag would have had my head if I dared arrive looking less than perfect. I'm sorry. I know how hard you've been working. I don't want to make things more difficult for you. So, did you read anything interesting in the paper?
Nothing terribly exciting. Things have been so dull lately.
Isn't that a good thing? I prefer when things are calm and quiet.
Well, you may have a point. I was hoping for more bloody murders, though.
Let's not talk about murder at the breakfast table, especially around Ray. You'll upset her.
I think Ray's old enough to understand the fucking game clip is in the way, so I can't fucking see. Understand the finite nature of human life by now. We all must shuffle off this mortal coil eventually.
Maybe so, but do we need to remind her of that right now?
Perhaps not. You're right. Sorry. I've been working on this hospital drama for too long. There are only so many dying teenage girls one can handle in a day.
What?
And speaking of work, I ought to get going. I don't want to be late. Mom takes one last sip of her tea and then sets the cup down on the table with a small thud. The life of an actress must be pretty hectic. She's always in a hurry, and she hardly ever seems to have any free time. I wonder if Dad misses her. If he does, he doesn't say it. He's always been unfailingly supportive of Mom and her endeavors.
Have a good day, Yuki. Take care of yourself.
I will, Dad. Mom blows a kiss at Dad that pauses by my chair for a few moments. And Ray, I did read something in the paper that I thought you might like to hear. What? It said this week should be a particularly eventful for you Virgos. Apparently you will encounter new friends, have many new experiences, and face a series of great challenges. Doesn't that sound exciting? I guess. Well, I suppose it would be good news if horoscopes were any accurate measure of the world around us. They're always so vague and unfixed. Only superstitions, fools set much store in them. But you read them in the newspaper every week. That's because they're romantic. I don't believe in them, but it's nice to imagine that the stars really can determine our fates. I don't get it. It's fine. You don't need to. I was just being silly. Mom winks. I bet all the boys in my class would love it if she winked like that at them. I think they all have crushes on her. Even some of my teachers have crushes on her. I just thought I should warn you, if horoscopes are at all accurate, you might be in for quite an interesting week. Mom exits the kitchen with a small laugh. She waves at us over her shoulder, but she doesn't turn around. She's far too cool for that.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. They're on the move.
I know Dad certainly thinks so.
Even after all these years, Yuki is still so mysterious. She's so cool.
See, I told you so. Unlike Mom, Dad's really predictable. I can always preempt what he's going to say.
This game does remind me of like some Dora the Explorer, Horrid Henry type shit, where our main character will be in a situation, and then she'll turn to us as the audience and be like,
See, I fucking told you so.
and everybody else around them will be oblivious to who they're talking to, or even acknowledge that they're talking to the camera and breaking the fourth wall. Like some Deadpool shit.
I rise from my seat and walk over to the fridge. I feel like having a glass of milk, though it doesn't go well with miso soup. Milk is nice and refreshing, and it helps keeps the bones strong.
Just like chocolate milk?
But the milk that should be there is not. It's vanished. We can't have drunk it that quickly. Though there was a full carton of it yesterday. Was this the work of a thief, a poltergeist, or else? Dad, were you giving our milk away to the neighborhood cats again?
So you caught me out, huh?
Totally predictable, like I said.
I'm sorry, Ray. I'll buy some milk from the store later, if you want any.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll get some myself on the way back from school.
But since I'm one who gave all the milk away, I should be the one to buy more, shouldn't I?
Don't worry about it. I mean, to buy some things for the convenience store anyway. This'll give me an excuse to finally do it.
Ah, I see. How clever.
Not really. Anyway, I'm heading out now.
You gonna let the child go to the store by herself?
This Monday morning really is the same as the last Monday morning, and the one before that, and the one before that. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened, and it'll probably stay that way. Horoscopes, what a load of nonsense.
Ah, but little do you know, little girl, you're about to run into student. I completely forgot the fucking word. I'm going to assume it's the one in the black clothing, the goth girl from the main intro. From the main intro page.
School is dull, just as always. I try to focus, but it's a sunny day and the characters in my textbook start blurring together. I rub my eyes with the back of my arm, but it makes no difference.
Why the fuck would you do it with the back of your arm? That's like, you do it with like your wrist or like the back of your hand, not your arm.
What's wrong with me today? Window seats like mine are regarded with great jealousy by my fellow classmates, but I hate sitting here. These seats are good if you want to waste your education staring into the sky, trying to look mysterious, but they're not so good if you actually want to take notes. When lunchtime rolls around, I just end up sitting alone per usual. The room fills with chatter, but I don't say a word. My lips remain clamped together. I only open them to eat my lunch. It's not like I'm lonely or anything, though, so please don't misunderstand. I'm not being bullied either. I could go and talk to people if I wanted to. I just don't like. I like being on my own.
You know what, that's fair. Some people do just prefer being on their own and enjoy their own company. Fuck, sorry, my bad. My bad, G.
My mom is pretty famous, so I get asked a lot of questions about her. It's always, your mother is so pretty, Ray, or could your mother introduce me to Yamada? Ray, or just how rich is your mother anyway, Ray? It's never, how are you today, Ray? Or could you help me with my homework, Ray? Or did you catch that TV show that was on yesterday evening, Ray? Nobody asked me about me. It's probably because they're not interested in me. I learned that a long time ago. My horoscope this morning might have said something about making new friends, but I don't want any friends, new or old. In all honesty, I can't stand other people.
You're a animal person. You like dogs and cats more.
I think that should be finished by now. I put my pen down and get on my feet, stretching. The bones in my arms click alarmingly. I wonder if I should take this as a sign. Maybe I should drink more milk.
What is your obsession with milk?
Well, that's not my fault. I try to drink my milk, but somebody keeps getting in the way. Does Dad care about the homeless cats that stalk our streets more than he cares about me, his only daughter? I wouldn't put it past him. He goes berserk over anything small, cute, and fluffy.
But you just said, like, literally not even 10 minutes ago, how much he actually cares about you.
Well, I bought some milk on the way home from school, so I guess I have a glass of it now. That wasn't the only thing I bought earlier. I also picked up some butter, cocoa powder, and eggs.
Whoa, these transitions are insane. Swirly.
Most people don't know this, but I don't have anybody to tell. But I really like baking. Baking. It's a hobby I picked up from Dad since he's always in the kitchen. I didn't go to kindergarten when I was a kid. I stayed home with Dad, and he looked after me. I was too small to see over the tops of the kitchen counters back then, so Dad got me a stool to stand on. I didn't need that stool anymore, but I think we still have it lying around in the house somewhere. Dad isn't the most reliable of people, but he was a good teacher.
They keep bringing up the cats, and they keep bringing up milk, and they made a big focus on this stool. I feel like these will be important aspects later on in the story, but obviously this isn't the demo, so we're not going to get that far into the story, but I just want to make my predictions here, so anyone that has played this full game, let me know down in the comments.
Some might question the safety of giving a 4-year-old girl a sharp knife.
Haha, little child running around with a knife, stabbing people.
While letting her stir soup over the oven, but Dad kept a careful eye on me, and I never could have burnt myself.
Fucking lucky. I burnt myself all the time when I make pancakes, when I was using the air fryer, when I used the oven. I'm accident prone.
He taught me a lot of useful things, like how to peel potatoes, how to cut onions without crying.
That is a good thing. How do you do that? I've seen a lot of creative ways, but I don't know one that actually works. Get fucking food theory on this shit.
And how to tell when chicken is cooked all the way through.
I'm not a huge fan of chicken, unless it's chicken nuggets.
Baking was always my favorite, though. I liked sprinkling flour over the counters and rolling the dough with my wooden pin. I especially like cutting out the shapes in the dough with all the different cookie cutters Dad had stashed away in the kitchen cupboards. I used to feel rewarding when the cookies or pies and pastries Dad and I made came out of the oven, piping hot, ready to be eaten.
No, you don't eat them piping hot.
I still enjoy baking now. That's what I was doing earlier before I made a start on my homework. I saw these cute cookies on TV and on a TV show that looked like chessboards set with alternative black and white squares. As soon as I saw them, I had to know I had to try making them. The sweet smell of the warm dough that drifts from downstairs is delicious. It's almost like it's calling out to me.
These transitions are like a PowerPoint. Ooh.
I hum to myself, in higher spirits than usual, as I head downstairs. I wonder what I should eat my cookies with.
Milk. The milk. Get the milk.
Milk is always a good choice. Warm cookies, fresh out of the oven, so hot they scald the fingertips.
Then they're definitely gonna fucking scald the tongue and burn your taste buds off, and then you won't be able to taste anything for like a good solid 8 months.
Are even more delicious when paired with cool, refreshing milk. But maybe I should try coffee instead.
No, that's wrong.
The bitterness of coffee beans mixed with the sweetness of cookies will create a great contrast. Then again, hot chocolate might be nice too.
I can get behind the hot chocolate.
There are so many options, it's hard to pick just one.
Well, you're gonna have to pick one, because you're not gonna drink coffee, hot chocolate, and fucking milk. That's too much milk, because you gotta have milk for all 3 of them.
But when I open the kitchen door, the milk is gone! Who the fuck are you?
You look like a demon. You have horns. What the fuck are you?
I see something, or someone rather, who definitely shouldn't be there. It's a girl. She looks about my age, maybe slightly younger. Her hair is short and blonde, curling around her face like a halo.
Are we just gonna ignore the horns or the weird tentacle things coming out of her head?
I don't think she's ever seen somebody with such pretty hair before.
She has horns!
Her hair isn't the only unusual thing about her, though. Far from it. Is it just...
There we go, we're finally acknowledging the horns.
Is it just my imagination, or does she have curly horns protruding from the top of her head? And just there, peeking out from the bottom of her shirt, is that a tail?
Well, I can't see that, I'm gonna be honest. If she's about your age, elementary school, I don't want to see that either. I don't know what advice to give you.
Oh, human food! It's really delicious! I look over at the oven. The door is wide open. And the cookie should be baking inside, but it's not. Somebody must have stolen my cookies. With my incredible deductive skills, it doesn't take me very long to work out who the culprit is. The girl holding the fucking cookies. Hey, who are you? And what do you think you're doing in my house?
Oh.
The girl blinks. Her eyes are bright red, like precious jewels. Her eyelashes, however, are so pale they're almost white.
Is she like a demon? The fuck is she? Is she like a demon from hell? Oh my god, your house is haunted by a poltergeist.
If those eyelashes weren't there to offset the burning irises, I may be frozen to the spot or turned to stone. The girl crunches the last cookie, my cookie, between her teeth and swallows. Then she gets to her feet and stabs an accusatory finger in my direction.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Why is she talking like that? I'm the one who broke into her house. Does she have any decency? Judging by her ridiculous outfit, maybe not. What do you mean, what am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Huh? I came here on an important mission.
To eat cookies I just made?
No, that, was just collateral.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm saying that, you're very, very lucky. My name is Lucia Davis, Avilis, and I am a demon from the deepest, darkest depths of hell. I was, sent here to reap your soul. Ha!
Silence descends as I stare at her. She stares back. All of the ridiculous things, I certainly didn't expect that. My soul? Oh, that's right. However, since I am a demon, I'll give you another chance to redeem yourself. I'll stay with you for a week. If you can make something nice to eat every single day, then I'll let you live. Feed me, or I'll reap your soul. How does that sound? Is she seriously asking me that? She's asking me what I think?
What on earth are you talking? Ooh. I unquestionably accept everything. I like that option. You know what? Fuck it, sure. I'll take you at face value. You do have horns and a tail. So I personally, I would see that and be like, you know what? Fair. I don't know what I've done wrong. I don't really want to know what I've done wrong. Just, I'll bake you cookies and we'll be fucking good, okay? Cookies don't take that long. All I gotta do is bake you some sweet treats. A good little snack. And you never said you had to eat them all, so I can get some sweet treats too. Not gonna lie, some sweet treats every day for a week doesn't sound too fucking bad.
Oh, alright. You're a demon. I get it. That makes complete sense. Horns and tail and everything. Oh, I know, right? It's all very simple. Don't give me that. Of course I don't believe you, you idiot.
Did I just bitch slap her?
Oh, ow! What was that for? You didn't need to flick me.
It was a flick.
I'm perfectly within my right to flick you. You just broke into my house, and now you're telling me you're a demon? What did you think I was gonna do? If anything, I'm being too lenient with her. I should probably call the police. Oh, I shouldn't have known. This would be difficult. You humans are all blockheads. You're unable to see the truth, even when he's staring right at you. That's what Mom and Dad say. Anyway, look at the fucking horns in the tail. What truth is she talking about? I see no truth, other than the fact this girl is breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Oh, if you don't make me lots of delicious food, I really will reap your soul. I'm not kidding around. I'm being serious. Is my soul so cheap it's only worth a few cookies? Granted, they were pretty nice cookies. At least I assume they were, since I never actually got to eat any of them. But still. I would like to think that a genuine human soul carries a higher price than that on the black market. Otherwise, I might start questioning the worth of my own life. Oh no, of course not. Human souls are precious things. That's why I'm asking you to let me stay here. If you don't want me to steal your soul, then you should try and make me lots of delicious food to balance out the books. You say that, but I think you're just being greedy. Maybe, but we can't get what we want in life unless we ask for it. That's what Lucrece tells me, and she's super smart. She's made a killing of the stock market. I don't know who this Lucrece person is, but I don't ask. I have other things on my mind.
Is this like a thing where it gives me false options? Because the option I chose last time was like sarcasm, but it still went back to the round of me not believing her. So you know what, I'm just going to agree to her demands.
I look Lucia up and down, frowning. What can I say to her? I don't know if this is a prank or not, but she seems awfully committed. Moreover, she does have the horns and the tail.
There we fucking go, exactly!
There's a chance it could be fake, but... A sudden shiver snakes down my spine. There's something strange about this girl's tail. Stranger than the fact she has a tail to begin with. I mean, it isn't sitting there static. It's a piece of plastic or a cheap prop in a school play. It's moving. The tail that peeks out from the back of her shirt is unmistakably pulsating. It's like alive, something warm and fleshy with bones and muscles.
Tails don't have bones.
As much as I want to, I can't believe that this is a prank. This girl really is a demon, a real demon. All right, Lucia, I suppose I'll listen to what you have to say for now. Oh, yay! Does that mean you're going to make me lots of delicious food? Are you going to make me delicious food right now? No. That's still one hurdle you must overcome if you want to be welcomed into my family. A hurdle? Oh? That's right. It could be the biggest challenge you've ever had to face in your demonic little life. This Lucia girl might have met any manner of horrible ghouls and goblins and fallen angels in her time, but I doubt she's ever had to face a being quite as cynical, quite sarcastic, and quite as terrifying as my mother.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She looks like a regular Shirley Temple.
Then again, maybe not.
Her eyes are so big, and her hair is so soft. She's just like a doll.
That's very weird of you to say. What did you say your name was, dear? Lucia?
Oh, that's right. My name is Lucia Dion. Elvis. Elvis.
Ah, what a pretty name. It must be foreign. Where do you come from, dear?
I come from hell, of course.
Hell? Is that in Norway?
I think so. I've never been very good with geography, so Slavic, though, doesn't she?
I must say, I'm impressed. Your Japanese is perfect.
Oh, thank you. I've been studying. Well, guess what? You're speaking English, because we're playing in English, so... little bit of a continuity error there.
And why did you want to come to Japan?
Oh, because I want to eat lots of, Restore.
You young girls and your imaginations. I was always playing fantasy games when I was little, too, pretending I could use magic and whatnot. I don't remember reaping any souls, though. Oh no, I put auto on.
Just men's heart, right, Yuki?
Huh, you know it. So, Lucia, are you going to be staying here long? Is that part of some cultural exchange program?
Aren't you listening? There's no cultural exchange program. She really is a demon.
Don't be silly, Ray. She might be from Norway, but that doesn't mean she's a demon.
That's right. Calling this young girl a demon, just because her culture is a bit different from our own, is too cruel. We didn't raise you to be so unaccepting.
But she has horns and a tail! How'd you explain that?
What? Did I press save? It must be a fashion trend. I've seen stranger things. That's the Flash, not Stranger Things. Personally, I think those horns are really cute. They go nicely with your outfit, Lucia.
Oh, thank you very much.
And she's polite too. What a perfect little lady.
A perfect little lady? Yeah, right. If she really was perfect, she would have threatened to steal my soul. But I think I'm fighting a losing battle here. For whatever reason, my parents seem fully dedicated to being as dense as possible. I would have expected this kind of behavior from Dad, but Mom... maybe she's just excited because she likes cute girls. She's really into idol groups. She says it's because she wants to keep track of all her opponents in the showbiz industry, but I think she's just fond of them.
It would have been nice if you told us that your friend from Norway was coming to stay with us, though. We must seem so lovely, greeting her like this. We haven't even prepared anywhere for her to sleep.
That's because I didn't know she was coming either!
Well, no matter. What's done is done. We'd love it if you could stay with us, Lucia. It would be our pleasure.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. And just like that, Lucia de Livis, a demon who wants to reap my soul, is invited to live in my house. And that's the end of the demo. You motherfuckers!
Well, that was interesting. Gotta be honest, it sounds like a plotline of a really shitty sitcom, a really shitty TV show, really shitty movie, where the main character knows something that everyone else is too stupid to understand. And personally, that's not something that I really enjoy. It can be done really well, but yeah, not here. Still, I don't know why it's called Strawberry Vinegar, but other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below. If you want me to play the rest of this game, or if not, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.